Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel, and in today's episode I'm going to be on a tour of my old Minecraft base which I made in 2012. I did play a bit last year and I have played a bit for the last couple of days just to get back into it, as it's been a massive hype around Minecraft. So let's continue the tour. So if you have a look here, this is my castle slash base that I designed back in 2012. I'm going to do a Lord of the Rings eye up there to make it like a lot more scarier. These are miniature replicas of this. This wall will go around in a whole 360 around this center base. I'm going to do a lot more details around the base, like a lot more detail on this, a lot more detail on that. I might make another like mini bridge slash tower across this. All of this around here used to be like all mountains, not as big as that, like mountains that were up about that high. It's taken a lot of time because before when we played this there was no beacon. This came in about, I think it was like 5 months after I created the world, so all of this was dug out by hand around this area, but all that down there I did after with a haste 2 beacon, which when I killed the what are they called, the wither back in the day, I was able to get 2 of them, which I got 2 beacons. So if you take a walk in here, so this is the inside of the base. I'm going to do lots of like like a stable, like a blacksmith place, like all the stuff that you'd find inside like a castle wall. And on the outside I'm going to do mini like houses and like loads of old style buildings on the outside, which is the reasoning behind flattening all of the mountains around the edge. One thing I'm a bit ashamed about is that because this was a old world, I get really horrible chunk renders. So down that way, and that way, it's all comes to a big flat wall, which really does annoy me. And the same, as you can see, there's 3 different biomes all around, because I don't know what happened after I updated it, because I found this on my old hard drive, which was quite an effort to get hold of. But as you can see, this was all planned out and laid out. So if we take a look from the top, and I'll see you once we get up there. So now we're up the top, you can see a lot more of the scale. So I still need to fill this all in with the grass. Same as around there, I still need to destroy all the mountain. As you can see, I have my perimeters around. So all this was not as high, it was about that sort of height, so it was a lot easier with an efficiency 4 shovel. Because I only had efficiency 4 shovel and like an efficiency 4 pick with no haste when I first flattened this bit of area around where I was building the base. But the meat of the base is underneath. As you can see, there's another one of the classic examples of old chunk renders. This I think I made this yesterday or 2 days ago to get me XP. So I wanted to repair all my tools, but because I didn't have any real XP farms set up back in the day, I created this. This is really good. I'll put a link in the description if anyone wants to use it. In about a day's, you get about, if you go AFK, about 80 levels. So it's a really good efficient farm. It just uses bamboo and cactus. So if we head down the base, so each of these is going to have the floors. So this is now the bottom floor. So as you can see, the stairway is going to go up. I'll put a bit more detail in this. This was what it used to look like, but I'm going to tear this all down. So as we keep going, there's a zombie somewhere. This is the center of the base down the bottom. I might make this a bit bigger, so a bit more wider out on the edges to make it a bit more bigger, because I got some bigger plans, because you know, big builds are the best builds. So in each corner there's going to be a animal farm in each corner. So if we take a look up this one's a massive sheep farm. I might change all this, because as you can see, back in the day you only had cobble and stone brick. You didn't really have any of the new colours as you do today. So each of these has sheep in it, all breeded. So this is all mined out with efficiency 4 / iron picks. So no haste was done, neither was this whole big pit down here. So this is all dug out with iron picks. This is the first thing I ever did on this world when I spawned. So if we come down here, this is sort of like where I've sort of set up base, where all my good stuff is kept, and my enchantment room. I did have a mini villager. I did have a villager, sort of like I bred all these villagers and took them from the buildings back in the day. As you can see, a couple of them has taken some of the things that I've set around here, but I haven't done anything with this, but we might be able to do that in a later episode. This was all the stuff that I had for trading with them. So if we come in here, this was where I kept a lot of my valuables. This is just a load of random stuff. So this is all the lapis blocks I got, ender chest, lots of picks, lots of diamonds, lots of gold, just random stuff, lots of books that I got later on, lots and lots of redstone. So if you ever do a big redstone project, we've got lots of redstone. So this was just down here. Just in there was another room, just a small room in there. My enchantment room. A lot of this needs redesigning, because this is what I came up with after I designed everything with cobble. So if we come down here, this is the cow room and pig room. So as you can see, it's not been finished. More zombies. Down here, this is a pretty cool area. I really did like it. I do really like this area. It's just this horrible cobble. I do not like the look of cobble now. As you can see, this is all my old farms, but they're all broken now because it's really old redstone. This was like my melon farm because that's all I lived on. I didn't live on anything else. My sugarcane farm, which, oh, that still works. Oh, didn't know that. If we keep going down here, this was my wheat farm. This was my pumpkin farm. So as you can see, if we come down here, oh yeah, this is my chicken farm, which got full rather quickly. This was a really cool idea. I really liked this. I wanted to redo all this with stone brick, with this stuff. As you can see, I think it looks really cool down here with the water that goes down, and everything, and yeah. So I'll meet you on the next room back in the middle. So we're back in the center. So all of these were going to be connected up with corridors, branching off in different areas, so that you could all go down different paths. So down to like here, this is another path. If you come up here, it's another path, which then leads up into another section. As you can see, it was all a long process back in the day when I didn't have an efficiency 4 pick. Now we can just set up a H2 beacon and do it instantly. As you can see, this was the old storage room. Lots and lots of cobble, ridiculous amounts of cobble. Lots of other like redstone. Okay, that's lagging for some reason. Lots of chests. I would like to design a automated like chest room, so I can just put it all into a water stream. It all goes round, puts it all into its chests. But that could be a big project for another video. So as you can see, it's just a standard storage room for mass storage. So I'll meet you back in the middle again. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to end it here now. We've had a look at my old base. I hope you really enjoyed it, as I did. It brought back a lot of memories. I would love to carry on making videos for this, so if you'd like to like, comment and subscribe to let me know that if you want to see more content from this. I have a couple more video ideas that I'm going to do, which I hope you would enjoy. Thank you, and I hope to see you in the next video.